We lost a subscriber, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you know what that is? That's the ones that
Porn
post.
ad.
Yeah, the ones you just click on a certain time and then you'll end up in some naked girls' pictures.
That's the porn ad.
Yeah, that's what we should talk about now.
There.
I don't want to talk to you, Adam. So what time is it?
7:33.
Okay, well I guess I'll hit this button too. I'll probably pop it down one click. Oh, actually two. Ah. Oh. Constant freaking ringing in my head today.
Oh no.
I think there's a little else in
Random
there
brains
trying to make
are
cookies.
no ringing in your
Tendinitis.
head. No fun.
I think it's related to my lack of beta blockers. I always have some. That's the tinnitus. This is a little louder. So, hello everyone, back to Marvel Superheroes. Right now we're at the Avengers Academy. Well, actually now, the Avengers Academy's members have joined the West Coast Avengers. So, now we are actually at the West Coast. Well, yeah, you went and grabbed the doc and the professor and brought him to the base. So, we could start there. You're at your base. It is nighttime right now. And you're with Professor Humble. Do you have any specific things you want to talk to him about? Oh, he seems kind of out of it.
Okay, as I remember, Hawkeye was kidnapped last time. Okay.
Yeah, we saved Hawkeye.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your endurance?
My endurance. Excellent.
Just give yourself 20 points back.
Okay.
And then if the day's rest comes or something, we'll get more. Actually, most Avengers bases has equipment for that, so everyone be fully healed.
Oh, okay.
They have some equipment for healing. So if you get back to the base, you can take care of that.
Okay.
Takes an hour or so. So we'll start with saying, who needs healing? Just Hawkeye? And you? Moon Knight or... Okay, those two are in healing pods right now.
Okay.
So, first of this, we're dealing with the rest of you. Kind of pick you up a little bit. You remember you guys went to his lab, found his assistant hooked up to a machine. Been there for a while. You guys left him hooked up. Went to look for Humble. Went to his house, found him. He was like in a, he looked like he was on vacation at home. Middle-aged man wearing a loud Hawaiian print shirt and ragged fatigue pants. Seemed a little dazed and quite surprised to see you when they were attacked by the bad guys. With Taskmaster, they tried to take him, but you guys got him out of there. With some meetings. Metallo guy followed you, which EMP took him out after he got to the base, right? Was it both EMP and Moon Knight? Yeah. While Water and Wonder, Wonder was at that time at the movie, working on one of, doing some Hollywood time.
And I was helping with the person that was chasing him.
Metallus?
Yes.
The metal Iron Man, the fake Iron Man. Very much fake under Iron Man. He didn't have repulsors, he had magnetic weapons. Okay. So, the professor looks at you guys and says, that was strange. What's going on? So, Chrono, EMP, Water, and Wonder are now there to talk to the professor if anyone wants to. He looks very confused.
I remember what was weird. Professor for.
He is a professor in cybernetics. Also, when being attacked, he responded to Metallus's weapon and said, "Oh, so that's how that works." Like he seemed to be familiar with some of the devices they had.
Okay. Well, I think Chrono is going to ask him, how did you know all about that?
All about what?
That metal man.
Oh, I was working on something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how they got a hold of it, but you know, I've been testing something similar to that back in my lab. You know, as well as the strength enhancements that most of them had through cybernetics. It looked familiar, but I'm not. Well, on one side, I assume because I haven't copyrighted it yet because I haven't completed it. It's all back in my lab, except for a lot of my paperwork was at my home. I was supposed to be on vacation. Seemed a strange time of year for it, but you know, I was told it's time to go on vacation, so I went home. And I've been just working on stuff that I was already working on before, but all the paperwork part of it and decide on that. I get ideas all the time. Sometimes I'll be eating breakfast or I'll be in a shower or on the toilet or something, and bam, a new idea will come out. So, you know, I'll have to write down notes and think about it. And
So it'll be all over your house, huh?
most of it's in my den. I have a room for it. Otherwise, you know, well, my wife before she died used to explain because my stuff would be everywhere, and I used to write on the walls too. But
She would get very irritated at that, I think.
yeah, I used to see the sliding glass door all the time. I was always working that out like it was a chalkboard. But that's still why you and those other people showed up at my house.
Well, we were asking you what was going.
Were they looking for you guys?
No, you.
Me? Okay.
Something in your lab. And I've got a question. What is going on with that guy in your lab?
The only one should be in my lab is my assistant. But I assume he went on vacation when I did.
No.
Well, what's he doing?
He didn't. I have no idea. But your assistant was there.
Well, I guess I'll have to swing by there and see what's going on after I'm done here. But what'd you guys need? I mean, there has to be a reason you grabbed me, I guess. Or how'd you know they were coming after me?
I didn't know they were coming after you. We were coming over to ask you questions.
Okay, well, what are your questions?
I'm trying to remember it.
Anyone else? You don't want to talk to him?
I'm trying to remember what it was all about.
Well, because you were trying to find where the cyborgs,
Well, the cyborg, yes.
where it came, who, what, how, and their technology.
Yeah, was that any of your designs on that cyborg?
Well, you can also show them. You guys remember when you guys were attacked by the cyborgs at the end of the testing?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have those schematics on there, and he can take a check on it.
Yeah.
And doing so, we only have to roll for him on a monstrous 39. Still makes it. He looks at it and says, "That's amazing. Did you get this from my lab?"
No.
Oh.
Large
Large parts, especially the servers, heavily my design.
So somebody's stealing part of your designs.
I don't know how they could have gotten it. He said my assistant was hanging around the base. my lab after I was put on vacation, so maybe we should go see what the hell he's doing. Maybe he's selling my stuff. He's never going to get a job again. He's just...
Hey, it was a she, wasn't it?
No, there was... Are you confused? There was she who was the receptionist that met you guys and took you.
Okay.
To the assistant who was strapped to a machine for a week now. Which, I should contemplate minus karma for everyone for that. You should have been unhooked back when you guys were first there.
I didn't know if I would kill him or not.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, the lack of food and water over a week will. So, what's the plans?
Well, I'm gonna see if Hawkeye's out yet, so we can all head over to the college.
Head to the college? Okay, yeah, after a little while, Moon Knight and Hawkeye will get out. They'll be fine. Fully healed. It's getting closer to midnight, but it's still nighttime for some people who care. You can jump in your helicopter if you want. Take the moon copter. You can take the Quinjet or your see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she has to do work to fly. She doesn't really fly. She just shoots herself around like a water cannon all over the place. So, you go ahead to the college. Well, yes. He's sitting there. Let's see. I'll go through the description again, especially for your viewers that don't. Inside the lab is a mixture of Dr. Frankenstein's workshop and Buckaroo Banzai's headquarters. Although most people watching probably don't even know that movie ever existed. And parts of Pittsburgh. Oh, so it's a mess too. Place in chaos. Through nothing is smashed or broken. Right by the front door are guts of a 5 gigawatt gas discharge laser. Taped to the pile is a big note which says junk. Beyond this is a table piled with potato clocks, all lined in a series of digital displays. And this is counting backwards. A huge robotic arm hangs suspended from the ceiling, currently wielding bars into the seat of a currently welding bars onto the seat of a ski lift chair, draping strings of computer printouts are taped to the walls. Books, notebooks, newspapers, and sketch pads are heaped everywhere. At the back of the room is Professor Humble's assistant, strapped into a desk and wearing a motorcycle helmet, wired into a large black box. We should also take this into account. Next to him is a white cat in a large cage, wearing a similar, though much smaller, helmet. Both have perfectly blank expressions. The assistant has about...
Can we turn that down a little bit?
Okay, I just want to make sure, because last time when I was listening to it, I never heard any music.
Here, let me see. No, it's...
Okay.
You turned on.
Yeah, it's probably because it's all the way out there and the mic's here around the corner of the refrigerator. Okay. I turned it down too anyway, so. So both the guy and the cat look like people would after coming out of like Auschwitz.
No. Hawkeye looks at the...
He comes in and goes, well, what the hell? And he runs over there to the thing and starts first of all, detaching the cat. He's got the cat hasn't eaten or drank anything either. Both of them were like, just shut off. Well, he goes ahead and shuts down the equipment. At the back of the seat the guy was sitting at was a chair. There was an on-off switch to shut it off. So, and then he calls 911. He'll get the karma bonus.
Okay.
So he gets him out of there and says, I don't know why he was doing that.
He couldn't have strapped himself down.
Well, I was working on something like that, but I remember turning it on. We were probably only a few hours into it when my vacation, I guess, started, and I went home.
But was he strapped in when you left?
Until I remembered him, I didn't even remember the experiment until I saw him. But, you know, there's a good chance he could have died in there. Well, I don't know what's wrong with his mind. I mean, the idea was, well, we were trying to read the cat's mind. Now, it would also work on other things. But the cat, I thought, was a good study, and I thought it was interesting to see how the cat would do. He's also calling for a veterinarian from the another department in the school to come and, you know, try to help with the cat. Because, you know, actually that's my cat. Wasn't attempting to. That just seems strange. I wonder why I didn't remember that the cat was gone from the house. He's kind of wandering around, scratching his head, looking at stuff. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna read his mind. What?
You can read people's minds too? Go ahead. I forgot you can do that.
94.
Ooh, what's the ability at?
Amazing.
Not bad at all. 94 is a red. He's been completely honest. But as it plays out in his head, he like was sitting there with the machine, hooked the guy up, and then about an hour or so later just suddenly was like, oh, it is time for my vacation. And he walked out, leaving it all on.
It's almost like somebody was...
But there in his head is a interfering humming from the moment he turned the machine on. And as he left, until he, you know, left the building, it was there too. It finally went away. But until, you know, he came back and it was there again. The machine was still doing it. Whatever it was doing. You know, and until he turned it off. Everyone do an intuition check.
Intuition.
Yes, for each of your characters, as you guys are looking around the building, see if you find anything that looks like it could be evidence.
100 and 100.
Oh, that's amazing. It's actually unearthly.
96 and 41.
Okay.
I made it for water. I got 52.
Okay.
And then 78 on
Wonderian.
typical, which makes it.
Okay.
Yep. 78 makes it.
Looking around.
They all met. Welcome.
Okay. You guys looking around and stuff is, you know, I guess Hawkeye's talking to the professor, or is it Chrono?
I think Hawkeye.
Okay. And you guys looking around, and like you see pieces of Metallus's armor, but like much more like older style, like a prototype. It was improved to look more like Iron Man's later on.
I think I'm going to have my sister start scanning the area, almost like a DVD look into it.
Oh, doing like the time thing?
No, just a copy of everything that's in there.
Just copying it all? Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead, roll.
So
So basically, you'll be able to refer back to this location after you leave it.
like making the DVD for it, so I can, pictures, everything.
Yeah. That's kind of a primitive design of it. Once you just put it on VCR.
38.
DVDs. Not even Blu-ray. You're like, I don't want that high quality. 38 and what's your intuition? Amazing? Or something? I don't know.
Intuition. Remarkable.
Okay. What'd you get?
38.
38? Yes. Just barely, but yes. And I'll say this to remind everyone, you can spin karma.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to tell everybody that every fucking Friday.
I know. It usually comes out after a big failure. You could have go, shit. Okay, you all found some stuff. Let's see. Who made the rolls? Everyone?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll just go around the room, starting with Hawkeye. Well, Hawkeye's busy. So going to Chrono, you found a information that looks like it's a chemical composition that is supposed to be, he's attempting to copy Spider-Man's webbing. But there's some flaws to a lot of things he scratched out here and there. I guess next is EMP, who finds an interesting set of like a robotic arm rotating on a table, not the rest of the body. The servers seem similar to like the cyborg thing, but it has claws coming out of it. And it looks like they're wired for electricity. Moon Knight finds implants, designs. Nothing's been tested yet for like they would stop mental influence. That's where like part of the whole telepathy experiment. An implant that we put in that would stop mental influence in someone's brain. Water finds looks like a mannequin that was painted with some like weird bright colors. It's wired up with a bunch of things. But when it's turned on, the mannequin disappears. You go check on it, and it's doing like the Predator trick. It's blending to its background.
Almost a see-through thing, so you can't see it.
And of course, Wonder Man found the magnetic system that supplied Metallus with his repulsor concept. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to check on?
What did Moon Knight find?
Oh, you found the stuff that helps resist mental attacks. There's an implant that we put by the pituitary that if someone was hit with mental powers, it would like negate them or at least cut them down greatly. But that's why he had to create the telepathy device to see if it worked. Because he doesn't have anyone around with telepathy. Everyone, do a reason check.
A reason?
Yep.
No.
48.
No.
74 for... Which makes it
Green.
74 for
Hawkeye.
Wonder Man. Nope, 9 for water.
So Wonder Man made it with what, a green or yellow? What
I made it with a green
Okay.
for Wonder Man.
Okay. And then one of yours made it? Which
Yeah.
one?
Chroma.
Colonel? Well, an idea comes to you guys' heads. Could with the telepathy device, when it was on, could someone have spied in him through it? Like an actual psionicist maybe could have reached through it. And that's, they may have, because we'll also throw in that, earlier on you were checking cameras and no one had been in there during the entire time the guy was in there. So no one came and stole anything. But
could they be reading his mind so that he can steal memories?
Yep, very possible. He will tell you. I think it's possible. That's something I didn't think about, but that's why we needed the device to block it. That would have stopped it. But I've never finished them. I have a bad habit of coming up with lots of ideas and then handing them off to assistants because I have a new one to work on. Right. A lot of times I get close to the full concept and I find out what's wrong with it. Then once I find out how to fix it, I just hand the information off to one of the others. And I go on to the next. Because once I know how to finish it, I don't need to do it. I know what it's going to do. So I kind of lose interest in it. And they finish it, and then the college makes some money off of it. I let them keep copyrights for anything I have. But most of the stuff in here is not even in the copyright system. Because then someone can steal the copyrights and get the information. They come with blueprints. Oddly enough, you gotta copyright your stuff by telling people how it works. Now, everyone needs an intuition roll.
No. One.
Ooh.
One for
Let's dance at the edges.
98 on Chrome.
21 for wonder. Neither of those things.
Neither of them?
91.
Okay, who's that?
They both got in the 90s.
Oh, and that's special. We're gonna go with. Oh, this is just a corner of the building. We're gonna put the chair was over here that he was hooked into for that test with the black box, and the cage with the kitty cat that was in there. It's gone now, but the cage is still sitting there. A bunch of other stuff over here, some boxes and stuff over here. Place your figures. Where do you want to be, dear?
I don't care.
Give me her figures. Okay. Oh. Professor. He's over here checking his stuff. Put your people out there.
Water's gonna go here.
Okay.
Under there.
And who made the roll?
They both beat.
Okay.
Mine both failed.
Okay. So, at that moment, ceiling explodes and collapses inward. Everyone is surprised except for those that made the rolls. In drop some people. Not just like from an airplane or anything. Don't worry about that. Okay. Taskmaster. Bobcat. Now that hole's above him. And Spinner. Drop in. Taskmaster say, oh, so it's the whole team this time. So you found our little, information gathering. You know, since you blocked it, we're going to have to come in and physically take the stuff. I should do one more roll. They should all have their own numbers. Oh, Maybe not, if you can start with that. So that will be task, spin, Bob the cat. And I'm probably going to need one more, just in case. 19. So first to go is Hawkeye. What do you want to do? Okay. You do that better in there than in here.
I'm gonna shoot an electric arrow at the mask.
Which?
Master.
Taskmaster?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to be in the new Black Widow movie.
90.
Okay. What's the damage on it?
Amazing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll on that.
19.
$19.
Yes.
I got a picture for him. Here's in case you want to see. Bing.
Ooh.
And everyone has a mask that looks like that skull. Spinner and Bobcat. Bobcat looks like a copy of Wolverine. Spinner looks like a copy of Spider-Man. So, you shoot at him. Damage, you see, what is it?
19.
19, and it's excellent, or what is it?
Amazing.
Amazing for the electrical?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I got some glasses I can read. I can actually find it quick.
Yeah, that's an advantage. 19, 18, 19. Oh, there is a page missing. That's all right. Oh, I forgot. Oh, shit. He got his shield in the way. So that's actually, it's not nice to put Captain America, because he'd like to have that one. So he took a little less damage, but he still got electrocuted. Okay. Next is Spinner, who is going to go at, there's 60 of you. Let's do it that way. Actually, yeah, not that much. 6. 6. Wonder Man. Bad choice.
No.
Bad choice. Well, maybe. Spinner, first of all, leaps to the air. Flippity, 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 flippity. Sticks to the ceiling. And, oh, that doesn't help. Oh, missed you firing the sloppiest like clump of like webbing stuff, more like a gloop of glue at you.
Mm.
It's not as nice as Spider-Man's, but he can make like shields and stuff out of it.
But he missed.
Yes, he did. So next, it's Taskmaster, who is going to explode. No. Where's it? It's over here. He's going to shoot an explosive arrow at Hawkeye. 67. Amazing. Yellow would be a bullseye, but he still just hits anyways. So 51 with the explosive arrow on a Hawkeye.
Ow.
So mark that down. And oh, Bob even goes before you. Bob! We'll jump at, well, goes at the energy lady with his claws. Which I think it does damage to him. But let's see what he gets. With a Fighting Incredible, a 52 is a green. So that's 29, and electrical is 11. So that's 9, 10, 4. So when she gets back, he hits her, but she's probably going to do damage to him for him touching her. I think there's energy damage just in touching her.
Yes.
So, next is Chrono. That's
Cool.
right, EMP can't do anything this round.
Hmm?
EMP can't do anything this round. She was surprised by the explosion. We'll just see them. But, she can still take damage. But, Chrono, what do you do?
Where does he got? He's got a stun gun. A stun ray.
Okay. And who?
Butthead right there.
Okay, go ahead.
91.
Okay. What's the power of it?
Remarkable.
Okay. That's his endurance too.
16.
Whoops. Good job.
Almost lost it there. I got quick hands today.
Okay. You hit him. But, and he failed to put his shield in the way. It hits him. And he looked like he was expecting, but it didn't do anything. So he's like, but you can't tell he's smiling because he's got a, but yeah, he seemed a little surprised it didn't work on him. Yeah, at least this time. Let's see. Everyone may now try an intuition roll. I need a red from someone, otherwise, just to check something that's going on in the room.
95.
What's your intuition?
Intuition.
Oh, you go ahead and check your chart.
Remarkable.
Hey,
What?
roll for Amanda. Roll for your 2 for the intuition. Tell me if you get a red. You can spend karma
51.
before you roll the dice.
I got a red.
Okay. Chrono
Yeah.
did?
Yes.
I
You got
got a
green?
51, so green for
Okay.
water.
Hawkeye got a 39, not even
Or no.
close.
Wonder Man.
Okay.
And then, nope, 10 for water.
Okay. So what you have is, who's it, Chrono?
Yes.
Okay. He sees, where are you? Well, don't matter. I'm just gonna go okay. Oh. Over here, a drawer came open. And papers are moving. But But you don't see anyone there doing it. Make a reason check.
$74. Amazing.
Okay. So you made it. Or you were reminded by your sister.
Yeah.
Remember when you first walked into the house to get the professor?
Mm-hmm.
And there was someone there you couldn't see that was trying to grab him at the same time?
Somebody there.
So they have someone, plus you found the blending equipment in the lab. Someone is going through his papers right now in the middle of the fight. There's a drawer open here. Gathering a bunch of different papers. And then, after a little while, the papers disappear. With kind of this kind of movement. And then they're gone. Like someone put them into a bag or something. Or into a big pocket. But someone there is gathering stuff. We will put a little blue X here to remind you that they're there. But you're the only one that saw that stuff. Where are you? Here. Well, that's why you saw it. You're nearby. Actually, it ends up reasonable.
Yeah.
You heard the drawer open. You're like, what the? Professor's like, I didn't do it. Actually, he's gonna jump down and hide. He's not a superhero. So, me over here to Hawkeye.
This time if you want to play dirty, I'll play dirty.
You gonna go at Tasky again?
Yeah, this time with an explosive one.
Okay, go ahead. Remarkable. 3.
90.
90. Ooh, that means I now also have to make a stun check or slam check. 48. My endurance is remarkable. 48. Green, but that still means I'm going to be knocked back one area. Roll die 20.
14.
14, so that's 54. Minus is 20 points for a shield. He put it in the way, but then it hit so hard it slammed him, so he gets knocked back a space. Well, where's Hawkeye? There, yeah, that's right. He actually got staggered back a space from the explosion and still takes damage because the explosion goes around the shield. So he still took damage. So that's 34. Okay. Next is water.
Yes.
Yes, you.
Who are you going to go after?
Who you gonna beat up?
Bob or the wannabe Spider?
Bob, Spinner, Taskmaster.
I'm gonna go for Bob.
Bob, the Wolverine guy.
Yes.
Okay. What's your range on your elasticity?
Excellent. Yeah.
In this case, because we have a map, actually I can check. Okay, put it like here in that space. 3, 4. Yeah, you can hit him. You can reach 4 areas. So from here, you can punch him. Fighting roll.
I'm actually gonna add 10 points.
Karma? Well, actually, just what's your fighting?
My fighting for water is remarkable.
Just so you know, that's what you would add karma to if you wanted.
Okay.
Well, unless, what's your elasticity?
My elasticity is excellent.
Okay, so yeah, go with the higher number. You can add up to 30. Now you can still add 10 if you want.
I was gonna add 10 first.
Okay, go ahead.
Nope.
Nope.
Hot 5.
Okay. He was a little further away than you thought. You punched Hawkeye. No, just kidding.
Hey, now.
You accidentally punch EMP and fry your ass. No.
No, I don't want to do that.
Spinner. Spinner will...
Keep track of how much karma I spend.
That was a bad choice, anyways. Even if he had gummed up Wonder Man, was gonna do shit. Wonder Man's just like break. Wonder Man could get out of Spider-Man's webbing
Easily.
and this is a lower class of it. We have 1, 2. Because they do have some intelligent backing, as far as people informing. So I'm going to go odd or even. I'm going to go for Moon Knight or Hawkeye, because they're the most experienced Avengers. And Wonder Man, he tried, but that was a bad idea on his own. Taskmaster would have yelled, "You idiot! What's he going to do? Make him sticky?" Then what if he touches you? You get stuck to his hand. Punches you. He's like,
Wonder Man.
Odd or even? Moon Knight. Moon Knight's gonna get goopied, if I can roll well enough. Well, he actually is gonna use his advantage. It's a little different than the Spider Sense, but he'd get a +1 column shift to hit against anyone. So he has, because he's like thinking about what you're gonna do. Fighting Incredible, so that goes to Amazing. 75 is a yellow. So hit. So I'm gonna write down Moon Knight is webbed. And then I gotta check on Bobcat's damage later on. So let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go with
100.
Yes, finally for me. He threw some flash grenades.
And
It's an area effect.
okay, gets everybody.
Yeah, everyone needs to make a roll versus intuition.
Intuition.
Yeah, you just need a green, otherwise you were blinded.
Intuition, good.
Nope, got a 26 for water.
70 for Hawkeye.
For water,
Yep. And 14 for
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
You're both just
72.
staring at.
72. 70 and 72. Not too bad.
Okay. Next.
Wait, currently can't see anything right now.
No,
I can.
you would have got a chance to attack, but these ones we don't know yet. So we will skip those two. I have to put +1 round. And we go to. Oh, Bob. Guess Bob's going to attack her again. 30.
Attack who?
EMP. He already started. 30. He doesn't take direction too well. But he actually has some defenses, so he might be able to take it. Fighting Incredible. 30 misses. Damn it. Okay, so we're over to Chrono.
Well, Chrono is going to tackle the invisible guy. He saw him, or saw that he moved.
Yes, you'll have a -2 column shifts because actually, first of all, try an intuition check.
Remarkable.
If you get a green, you'll be able to try to hit her because you have an area that you believe she's at.
Okay.
But then we're also gonna, it'll be minus a couple column shifts. What'd you get?
Got a green.
Okay, that's all you needed. So, minus 2 column shifts. What weapon are you using? Just tackling her?
Just tackle.
Fighting.
Yeah, fighting. Is excellent.
So down 2 column shifts to typical. You can add still column shift of 20 though, because your
I'll put 20
stats
on.
actually 20. Okay, go ahead.
73, so 70.
That's a green.
Okay.
Oh, 73 plus 20, 83, 93
93.
is yellow. What weapon are you? Oh, you're punching it? That's right.
I'm just-
So, I got to check for a slam, which means when you hit me, I might just got knocked down. 39. Endurance of excellent. No. So, roll damage. First, your strength is excellent, so roll that 20.
19.
19, so it's 29. Plus, failed the slam roll, so she takes another 29. 5, 58. Okay. Okay. I guess we're back around. Let's see if she can. Oh, she's pretty good at agility. She might actually work. Okay. Intuition check for Chrono. Because you're right there.
For what?
Intuition check for you. Also one for water.
99.
And
Wow.
intuition?
Yep.
Intuition.
35. Nope.
Nope. You hear.
Remarkable.
Oh, you made it.
Red.
Yeah. You hear her running off. And she's going this way.
Okay.
So. Hawkeye.
Wait, who's running off?
You don't know her. That's why you failed your intuition check,
Oh.
remember? You didn't hear the footsteps. Hawkeye. Hockey high boy.
Hawkeye's going to probably hears it too, so
Nope.
no.
Especially Hawkeye?
Yeah.
You know he's partially deaf.
Really?
Yeah. He lost his hearing one time. He has hearing aids now.
Oh wow.
It happened at the beginning of Avengers West Coast. Actually happened in his miniseries. Someone attacked him with sonic powers. And it caused his eardrums to explode. They did what they could. But no, he didn't. Remember, he didn't even detect she was originally there. You're the only one that has a clue. Now, if you inform people.
Okay. Now he's gonna go after the
Task again?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Flame killer.
Flame killer the foam?
Yeah.
It could confuse him some because, you know, suddenly he'd be hit of foam.
No, I'm looking again.
Yeah, he's not on fire, though. It's good for Human Torch. Why are you carrying weapons for the Human Torch? Don't trust them, Fantastic Four. They don't have secret identities. I wonder where they stood on the whole. I'll have to check that. Where the Fantastic Four stood on the registration. Because they were. Everyone knows they weren't hiding their identity.
I'm gonna go in an acid.
Acid?
Yeah.
Ooh. Go ahead. What's the strength of it?
Monstrous.
Okay.
99.
You hit. Roll die 20.
19. Dang. That's a good run. Why couldn't I do that every time?
You got his shield in the way. But, you know, it looks like it's melting. And then he went down. It looks like it's splashed onto him too.
Destroying all his equipment.
Or him.
Could be.
Didn't lose all your karma.
Didn't mean to damage him. I was going to shield.
Well, accidental damage still means loss of karma if he dies.
I don't want him to die.
He fell over, just like Morgan falls over every once in a while. He went down. That was Hawkeye. Next is she already went. Spinner. Jeez. Who'd she go up? Moon Knight. She stuck him to the ground. I can't hit her yet because I don't know if he would have been free. So, we'll just go random this time. We'll see. 6. God, he's got a hard on for Wonder Man. So, sprays Wonder Man. Hits. This big clump of glue type stuff slams into you and into the ground and everything, sticking you to the ground.
You're all tied up and nowhere to go.
Well, just gunked up. It's not really, it's not as nice as a web. It's more like a spray can of webbing.
I'm done for hitting that guy.
Yeah, he can fly up. He's on the ceiling. Except for you're blinded.
Well, I'll wait
Next
till
time. It will last only one
after I
round.
know.
It only lasts one round.
Okay.
Taskmaster, don't go. So next is it looks like Wonder Man. Oh wait, nope. Bob the Builder. Bobcat. 15 hits for 22 and 25. You all right back there?
Yeah.
Okay. You not like laying on the floor anywhere? Okay. Just checking. We're beating you up pretty bad. But you probably have done damage to me. We just don't know. So next is Colonel.
I'm gonna do a fly after that invisible. Because if I can hear it, I can hit it.
Possibly. There's a minus and column shifts again. So you're typical.
84.
Ooh, that's a yellow. You hit, which you probably did need a bullseye anyways, because you don't know what you're trying to attack. But you do.
Oh, my fucking
Roll strength. Roll die 20 on me.
17.
That one is 7.
I just dropped it.
I'm flipping you shit.
I know.
God.
Okay, you hit her again. Okay, we got a few things to deal with. First of all, I need intuition checks for both your characters for a flash grenade that went off.
2.
Who was that?
3.
So they both were blinded.
Don, do I have any ice cream bars left?
I think you do.
Or did Bill steal them all?
Nope.
Yeah.
Didn't take any of them. Nope.
Chances are, if there was only one, Devin. But I thought there were more than one. There's also popsicles. Now I need, so that took care of the flash. We don't have to worry about the rounds now. You were behind to take attacks. Well, you could. But also you have Moon Knight got webbed up. Bad web, but webbed up.
And we're both blind.
Yes, but he got webbed up actually around before. The webbing, what do you do about it? Try to break out or anything? You have superhuman strength right now.
You know what? No.
Okay. And EMP. Bobcat attacked you and has clawed you twice. How much damage does he take when he does that shit?
Incredible damage.
He does? Is it incredible damage? Okay. Roll by 20.
In other words, he's hurting himself.
16.
And
8.
okay. So, luckily he has armor. 16 and 8 is what he's done to himself just by hitting you.
You're talking about damage transference, right?
No.
Or magnetic emissions.
Nope. You have something on there that says if anyone touches you. It's like one of your early things. Just bumps into you. It automatically does damage.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? It's not very high, but it's like
Feeble.
automatic. So they automatically take 2.
Yeah.
So that's 4 points you took.
Touch
And then
does feeble damage.
how much
always on.
Defense do you have to damage? It's like energy form or something like that.
My phasing,
Yeah,
it's always on. It's remarkable.
yeah. So that's minus 30 from the damage. So 17 and 10. You took 27 points from his electrical claws. And he's hurt himself some too, so let me write that down. He's the one that's kind of like Wolverine, but has a skull mask over his face. He's a Taskmaster Wolverine. Chrono's not gone yet, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, you chased her.
Ooh.
And knocked her down.
Well, you hit her.
Mhm.
You didn't knock her down though, but you did hit her. She's still moving, but you smacked her again. She may have fallen down. You can't see her, but you can do another intuition check to see if you like have a better idea where she is. So go ahead on that check because you're the one chasing her. She's trying to escape.
No.
It's a very good
Oh, you lost sight of her. Doesn't mean you can't try again later. Maybe you
Yeah.
can have your sister kick in to see if she
Yeah.
sees any alterations in the scene.
Body heat.
Don't forget,
stuff.
also what she can do is she can post-cog or pre-cog an area by replaying what happened, or in a bit, seeing what will happen. But, you kind of try to shy away from that. That's not really part of your time travel powers, so you have to get all the stunts in. That's something she can do through, I think you have under your scanners for
Yeah.
pre-cog or something like that, it says. Okay.
She can scan body heat.
Well, actually, she scans time also.
Yeah. But we don't like to use
Miss.
that right away.
Miss!
Because it could do some damage.
She stumbles. But you don't see her, so Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's going to walk over and make sure he's all
Walk
right.
over is 2 spaces.
Well, I mean, get over to
Yeah, go over quick. Run over at the guy laying on the ground that he fired a acid arrow at.
Yeah.
Make an intuition check.
Intuition. Intuition. 52.
Okay. You get there, and it looks like he's melting.
Start ripping all the clothes off of them that have the acid on.
Okay. Go ahead and do an agility check. We'll go off that. Tell me to get yellow, green, or red.
94. That's remarkable.
Yep.
Got a red.
Okay. Yeah. But you also notice something else as you're pulling off stuff. As the skin's melting off, he's a robot. More specifically, since you're shield training, make a reason check.
74.
The reason.
Reason is typical.
Okay. But 74 still makes it. It's an LMD. An LMD is a life model decoy. Shield uses them all the time, but they've had problems with some of them, like basically some people stealing the technology, like they find one and stuff like that. But this is a life model decoy. It's not really Taskmaster. In other words, he can't die. He's a robot. You don't have to worry about that now.
Okay.
Next is water. And you're not blind anymore. We already took care of the blind rounds.
Alrighty.
Everyone will be able to see this round now, because you were gone during the blind round.
I'm going to...
Question is, are they all robots?
Metallus wasn't.
I'm going to go get him.
Metallus was a cyborg inside a armor.
I'm
When
going
you
to
guys
go
count him.
attack him.
Okay, who is? Water?
Yes. Water's going to attack Spinner.
Hold on. You'll have to move forward a couple spaces.
Okay.
Actually, run. Just gotta get within 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because he's also on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead with a fighting roll. Oh, -1 column shift.
Yes.
Because he has a because he has a bonus to dodge.
Oh.
He knows what you're gonna do.
62.
Your fighting is what?
Remarkable.
So it's excellent. 62 is green.
Yep.
Roll that 20.
Is she still mad at him?
Yep.
6.
Forever and ever.
Yeah. 6.
Probably.
6.
Yep.
So that's 56 or 46. You have a 50. Amazing. What's your strength?
My strength is amazing.
Okay.
You don't say someone's not human.
Even if they're not.
I know.
She's like, now she hates the game master.
But he's a kid, so.
Who? Oh, Chrono? Okay.
Don't care.
Especially if you guys remember, you had a. That came up in the first adventure. Where you guys were being questioned by the copies of you, but they really weren't there. Do you know the game Paranoia has parts in it where I hand out paperwork, like intuition tests? You have to answer the questions, and it'll determine what happens. So when you see something breaking the law, do you report them, shoot them?
He'd kill all the aliens to save humanity.
Peacemaker will kill everyone to make peace.
Me personally, or
Yeah, let's talk about Peacemaker. So Wonder Man or Water hit him. He. His turn. +1 column shift to hit. Because he knows what you're gonna do now too. 34. Probably not good enough. Agility. More. Missed! He should have a higher agility. He mostly has skill. That's how he's doing it. But his agility is just good. Next is not Taskmaster.
he's down.
Yep. EMP. You can see now. Bobcat's been cutting you up.
I'm gonna hit him with my magnetic emissions.
Do it! Because he's magnetic. They all have implants.
And I'm gonna add karma.
Okay.
I did earlier.
75
So did that.
to repel him away from me.
Okay.
175.
Okay. Roll die 20. And what rank is it? 75?
Monstrous.
Monstrous at 75. Start with
20.
what you get. So that's 85. And you got a yellow. I think it's actually going to be an automatic stun unless you can resist it.
No,
Its
I
rank
got
is
a
monstrous.
red.
You got red? Okay.
175.
So I have to deal with a slam. My endurance is incredible. So on that, I'm going to need probably a red as well. 69, don't do it. He reduces it. Roll die 10.
10.
So he gets back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he takes minus. Five. Okay. Next is Bob. Bob's gonna hit Hawkeye.
Because you're right next to him.
Yeah. And it didn't seem to be doing much good to hit her. And it's hurting. 74. Fighting incredible. Yellow. Edged. Possible stun. Make an endurance roll.
Endurance.
Yeah, what's your endurance? Stun, you're gonna need
Excellent.
a
74.
slam, stun. You're gonna need a yellow to be no stun, otherwise you'll be stun 1 more. What'd you get?
74, and it's what was it?
What's your endurance?
Endurance is excellent. 74.
That's yellow. You're not stunned. But
That hurt.
well yeah, it's gonna be shit. Not as nice as it would have been. God damn it. He barely caught you. He just 25 points. Electrical and claw.
I'm down to 8 points.
Bobcat's mean. You don't want to fight Wolverine, huh? He's even tougher.
Yeah, no kidding.
This one doesn't have regeneration. What he does is body armor instead. Okay, next is Moon Knight. You're no longer blind, but you are good to the floor.
But
More like trying to get free.
like the mummy.
No.
So, if you want to try to break it, I just need a strength
Nope.
roll. You just gonna stay there?
Yep.
Is there a reason?
Who had to go rescue Hawkeye?
Oh, now he's getting at you too.
Hawkeye's about to get knocked out.
Who had to go rescue Hawkeye because somebody left them?
Wonder Man.
Yes.
Yeah, Hawkeye didn't go get in the whole team. Went off on your own.
Not Hawkeye, yeah.
Sneaking around. Oh, yes, it was Hawkeye and Chronotron.
Yeah.
Well, you can't blame the newbie.
Yeah.
He went with the leader.
Mm.
They're gonna vote you off the island.
What are you doing?
Wonder Man.
I'm going to.
Oh wait, you've been gooed up.
I was going to try and break free.
Okay, you have an unearthly.
Yeah.
Roll on that. Get a green. Because it's way less strength stronger
Nope.
than you. What?
13.
13? You know 16 would have made it?
If my dice would have rolled that, but they're
Or-
being stubborn.
If you would have added.
Karma. I know, I forgot that.
Okay. Chrono.
I'm gonna.
You have the invisible girl you were chasing.
Yeah.
A blended girl.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can grab her and start ripping that Is it a girl or a guy?
You don't know, actually.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it is a girl, but it doesn't matter. You don't know where she is.
yeah.
You'll have to try to find her if you want to try that.
Yeah.
You need to have your sister scan.
Yes.
Go ahead with her. She has higher intuition anyways.
Yeah, she's got up of her
No, she has a separate. Just looking on your intuition for her.
intuition.
And look all the way over to her.
Amazing.
Yep, roll.
76.
Yellow. She's there, running for the exit. She can tell because her movement has been like, with all the papers and all the crap, things have been moving as she goes by. So you only have a -2 column shoot. She can hit her again if you want,
Yeah.
or fly after her and hit her.
Yeah.
Rolling your fighting.
Excellent.
Okay.
86.
Ooh, roll it at 20.
17.
Ooh, smacked her again. Let's see. But she wasn't slammed or anything like that. So now you're up here, where she is. She's starting to move a little slower. Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna punch you. Let's see how you like it.
With her?
Yep, the invisible punch comes at you. Does 22 points damage. So you take 2. She didn't know how much armor you had, so she had to check. You had 20 points armor, I think.
Maybe.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So it's 20 points off, so you take 7 points damage. So that was me. Next is Hawkeye.
Wait a minute. The armor. Well, it depends on where you hit me.
Right now, your whole body.
The whole body. Well, it says the whole body is 80, so
No, that's your health.
yeah. Armor. Oh my! Off my what?
Your body armor.
Body armor.
It's excellent. If I want to hit a part that's not covered, like you're only weighing half your armor, I need a bullseye, or I hit the armor anyways.
Body armor, excellent.
Okay. So, and you're wearing the whole thing right now.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna need to charge it probably a little bit. It can only go for like half a day. Actually, a quarter of a day. Go home and take off the top and walk around the legs. Plug the top into the charging unit.
Yeah.
Okay, next is water.
Water everywhere. I'm going to punch Spinner again.
And hit spinner again.
Yep.
I dare you.
79.
Okay, maybe you did. Roll die 20. Even with a
6.
minus. Because basically, he like tries to dodge. He almost like gets out of your. He has a minus to hit. He's doing Spider-Man trick. But what'd you get? 6?
Yep.
6. That's the exact same you did last time. Okay. Spinner. 85, my agility. Should give him, yeah, 2 column shifts because he does have acrobatics. That's what he's doing. So, good. Excellent. Roll. 85. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the edge, and he fires out the webbing. Like he's hooking on something to try to get the hell out of here. He's not doing so well. He's trying to escape.
Who?
Spinner,
Spinner.
the Spider-Man Taskmaster type thing. Spider-Man with Taskmaster's face. Isn't that ugly? Next is EMP.
Does he have any metal on him?
Actually, for what you've been seeing, everyone at least has had some metal because they
I'm
have
gonna grab him
implants.
with my magnetic emissions.
Just slam him.
Yep.
You can, since he's on the ceiling, you can possibly slam him into the ceiling.
100
Okay?
and 20.
You got how many more hundreds you got in that bag? I'm scared. We got 20?
I got a whole bag.
Well, wait. I'm all out of fucks. Let me check my refrigerator.
Wait.
Wait. Oh, a vending machine. A vending machine.
Oh, there's only one fuck.
There's only one fuck left.
There's only one fuck. Hold on.
Wait.
Oh, it got stuck. The fuck got stuck.
Yeah. She was like, fuck off.
Fresh hot fucks!
That was Batman versus Superman, Robot Chicken.
Oh God.
Batman had no fucks to give. He gave him a bag. It's filled with fucks. This bag is empty. Oh, I'm all out of fucks.
Oh wait, there's a vending machine with one fuck to give.
You didn't say you don't have enough, you don't have any money to give any fucks. No, I have $1.
Oh, the fuck got stuck.
Comes down sticks. Oh, the fuck got stuck. That's it, I'm out. It's hilarious.
Wow.
Okay, back to this. Bob.
He's a battery operated boyfriend.
Okay. You're happy.
Sorry, had to.
He attempted
But yeah, when I made that
to
joke,
leap
though,
out, but he only rolled a 16. So he missed the ceiling. He had to grab a piece of ceiling, then he pulled himself out, but he missed. So he lands. He's also deciding this is getting too dangerous. Moon. Take pictures? I know. Are you out of fucks?
Yep. This
Moon
fuck
Knight,
got
Batman,
stuck.
you know, it's similar.
This fuck got stuck.
Whoa! All my fucks are stuck, guy. That's how many times we're going to say that during the game today. Wonder Man.
Yes.
What do you
Oh
wanna do?
no, I'm stuck.
Still gonna try to break free.
By throwing Moon Knight at... Oh, no, go ahead. Strength roll. Just a green.
Not even trying, are you?
Karma?
What? Trying to get you loose? Well, I'm getting my
Harder
ass given
than
to me.
95 for.
That one does it. You snap the webbing. You're free.
All in favor of kicking Crow out of the
Chrono.
Avengers?
Oh, that's right. It's Chrono she's mad at, not Hawkeye. Can't be angry at the boss. By the way, it's Chrono's turn. Do you want to attack the invisible woman again?
Yeah. See if I can get. If she's got paperwork.
All in favor of kicking Chrono out of the Avengers?
Yes.
Say aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Did you guys not get along well at school?
He said I wasn't human.
Try to use the
After a while, you can realize you're not and be happy with that.
stun ray.
I felt the worst thing about Scarlet Witch is she made Vision not feel perfect. That he wasn't good enough because he wasn't human.
Yeah.
But she was a bitch. Now she's a villain. You didn't see that?
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
She can be.
Yeah.
And the comic book she did for a while, she destroyed the entire planet. But, holes. We're back to Hawkeye?
No, Chrono.
Oh, that's right, Chrono. I'm skipping him. He's in trouble. He's trying to defend himself verbally.
Stun ray.
Stun Ray her?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Okay. Well then. My turn. She runs off again.
She's gone.
Well, she's trying to get away. Doesn't mean you can't try again. The building's like twice this size, so you can probably try a couple more times before she's totally gone. Or you could decide to help other people. But I understand she did grab paperwork from the desk and ran off, which could have had to do with this device.
Yeah.
Because you shut it off. How dare you? Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's gonna try and help Moon Knight get him free.
How? Let me see your arrow list.
I don't know if he would be able to do anything on that. Unless you just come over and start ripping it.
Yeah. You shouldn't ask the arrow at her.
No! Look what I did to the last guy!
Yeah, good thing he wasn't living.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. But you can start cutting at it.
Yeah.
With your, just to grab one of the arrowheads. Start cutting it.
That's what I was just
saying.
saying.
Do fighting roll on hack and slash. And which arrow are you using? Just a regular blade?
Yeah.
Okay.
42.
42, your fighting's...
Fighting?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, 42 does not. 46 does. He's out there cutting, but he can't... The arrowheads don't seem to be tough enough to cut it.
I'm trying to help you out.
Water.
Yes.
What you do?
Hawkeye's trying to help you.
No.
Spinner's trying to escape.
No, Hawkeye's trying to help you.
I'm going to
So
punch him again.
Bobcat. Go ahead.
Chrono's getting kicked out of the Avengers.
59.
59?
Yep.
Okay. Roll that 20.
18.
Okay. Spinner hit is out. He falls to the floor.
23, 19.
He goes down. Smacked him about. He's all wet. 11.
Is he sharpening
Uh-oh.
out
Huh?
with all those robotic parts on it?
Oh, no, they're implanted. It's like my pacemaker being afraid to take a bath, which I did worry for a second. When I first got it, I'm like,
No, that was swimming pool.
yeah, I was like, is it
We went
safe?
swimming pool. We went to the swimming pool like a week after he got a
Pacemaker?
after he healed up and everything, and he was like,
Is this safe?
"Is this water safe for me to be in?"
Yeah, I was just for a second, I'm like worried.
And he wouldn't go like more than waist deep.
Yeah, I had to
I
get
wouldn't
going.
either.
EMP
She's
It's
getting
your
good
turn.
again.
to Bobby.
Yep.
Do it to Bobby.
93.
93. Roll that 20.
20.
Okay. Ooh. Roll that 10.
7.
He hits the opposite wall. So it means he takes twice damage.
Ouch. Kicking his ass.
What you said you rolled? That 20?
20.
Okay. Okay. 110 points. He's out. He smacked into the far wall, hit it, and falls on his face. That only leaves the Invisible Wonder. But you're the only one that's seen it, or an idea that she's there. To everyone else, I guess it looks done. Next to go is Wonder Man.
Yes.
What you gonna do?
All the bad
You can
guys
help
are knocked out.
Moon Knight.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Moon Knight.
Yeah. Walk over and show him how to get the stuff off.
Yep.
Roll.
45.
Okay. First of all, I'm picturing he grabs Moon Knight and rips him off the ground, but now he's stuck to his hands. No, you pull the stuff off. Excuse me. Ow. Sorry. I was sitting on my boys. It hurt.
You were sitting on your testicles?
Yes. It was not fun. Moon Knight. I'm sitting on Roman soldiers.
It's not that funny.
Maybe it's never happened to him.
Oh no.
Okay, Moon Knight.
Yes.
What do you want to do? You're free now. Wonder Man's freed you. The only one still doing something is Chrono is running that way towards the exit.
I'm gonna lasso him.
Chrono?
Yep.
Okay. Why? Because he's running away? Just because? Agility roll.
Actually, who's he going after? Because as far as I see, I don't see anybody.
No. But he looks like he's looking for someone. He's like, or he's lost his mind.
That's why I'm gonna lasso him.
Okay. I mean, Moon Knight understands losing your mind. He's done it a few times. His brother was a serial killer.
Yeah.
He just actually became Moon Knight for a while. Or maybe this is the one.
99.
Okay. So, you have a lasso around Chrono.
I'm gonna yank him back.
So, Chrono's now currently trapped. Chrono, it's your turn.
I yell at everybody, there's an invisible person here stealing invention paperwork. We need to find her. Find it.
Yeah, and I'm the Queen of fucking England.
I've hit it already.
You've hit me,
Not you, the invisible person.
and like I said, I'm the Queen of England.
He doesn't
Nice.
believe you. You're new. Just because you're new, you don't believe me? Remember in the comic books, you always saw that?
Yeah.
No one in the experience remembers the crazy new people. Okay. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye looks around and see if he can find the person running
You
around.
need a red roll. Intuition roll. Do I want to check for everyone to scan? Everyone see if they can get any red rolls on intuition? Because he's announced she's there, see if anyone else can see anything.
Nope.
79 for water. Nope. 10
Nope,
for
got a
Wonder
yellow.
Man.
Nope. After a while looking around, your yellow shows you that the door opens.
By itself.
Yep. And slams shut behind.
I told everybody there was somebody's going out the door.
And I told you I'm the Queen of England.
Moon Knight's the Queen of England.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. You think you don't know? He's got a mask. I should say,
Could be.
sorry. She has a mask. Maybe it is the crazy brother.
Could be.
So, after that, we have who took down Taskmaster? Taskmaster's LMD.
Me.
No, he got melted.
Hawkeye did.
Hawkeye melted him.
The fuck was that looking for?
No, I said he melted and almost.
We don't come out here and scratch Bill's eyes out.
35 points karma.
35.
Spinner.
Me. I threw him down to the ground.
30 points. Bobcat.
I knocked him out.
Actually, give some to
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah,
Water
'cause
also hit
I-
Spider. You take 30 also. And Bobcat,
Yeah.
I think it was just you. He was worth 40. You took them all down except for the one that got away. She's fucking invisible. Can you guys guess what she looks like?
Okay.
Invisible woman with a skull mask. He said she was a very, very useful member of the team. People don't give her credit. Okay. So, what do you do? You have prisoners.
We call him Shield.
Ooh.
Good idea.
Yes. Because S.H.I.E.L.D. likes to reclaim their LMDs. And, since they're going to check, replaying its memory, since it's their design, they actually have a satellite location, basically GPA location of where it was. They don't know what's there. But
Weedy, think we don't get hurt in a time.
no.
Weedy, when you're
Kitty! We can take a break before we start the next section.
Let's do that.
Okay, Guido! Taking a break, everyone. I gotta feed the gaming cat. Meow! Give me a quick second. I'm getting to it out, see? Then I'm gonna feed your mom's.
Leave my sushi alone.
Hey, I wouldn't touch it. I don't want to lose arms.
Can you hear me that can?
Sure they can? That's for next time. That's my last one.
Yeah.
So that is important.
Slid it over to you.
But I do have some left here.
Ow.
You okay?
No, my fucking kidneys are hurting.
Ow.
Yes, well, I've been having issues.
Here, kitty. Here's some food. Give us a little minute, a few minutes.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Or a light.
Go get my snap.
Oh, no.
No, I don't want that anymore.
You don't want that anymore?
I don't want it.
Okay, it is here. What'd you want?
I have a Snapple in my refrigerator.
Okay.
Or on the table.
It's on the table.
I have it.
That way it can't be cold. Probably still a little cold. Nope.
I don't care.
But it's still tasty. Huh? There you go.
Thank you.
So you guys have, and hopefully we'll be able to finish the base. Things to think about is, since you don't know what's there, you guys might want to investigate the area before you just show up. Sneak around a little bit. Moon Knight's good at that. He can just take off his uniform and be a cab driver. You can also get information from the street. You know what I mean? So. God damn it. I used my spoon from coffee for Guido's tuna. I don't want tuna flavored coffee, so. Give me some coffee. Give it a few minutes. And we'll start up again. And hopefully finish this module. And possibly start the next one. We'll see. At least do an intro. Because we're heading towards the kind of the main part of these adventures that we've been heading to. Was Moon Knight? Was anyone injured? Well, you gotta wait. Well, you
Yeah,
go to
I
the.
was.
You guys can head to the base now, or do you want to wait around here?
I think I'm gonna tap out and watch these two go at it.
Okay.
My fucking kidney is
Yeah.
causing me shit.
Well, whatever we don't finish, we can finish next week.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'll just watch you guys do it.
Because basically, you guys can investigate the location. It's probably not a good idea to go in. The real taskmaster's in there. And like, you know, well, you got to find out how many men too. When you investigate there, you might find out.
Just do the investigation.
Although, well, I guess water could sneak around.
Yeah.
Possibly even go places water goes. She can hold her breath for like 15 minutes. Well, she breathes water for 15 minutes.
But that's been my issue today.
Okay. Well, if we knew we could cancel Sunday. It's not as important. But we can do it. I'm just saying, if you don't feel good. I don't mind missing Sunday's game, dear. If you don't feel good, you don't feel good. Tell me Sunday if you still feel this way. Yeah, I don't expect your liver to, like, be better overnight.
Yeah.
The other two of you are going to investigate the area and find out so you guys aren't going in blind this time. So, give you a chance to investigate the hideout and decide how you're going to do it. So, are you opening a can of beans, I take it?
Later.
Okay.
Not right now. I don't want to do it in the middle of the game.
Well, we'll go ahead and start stuff up again. It does the film look a little jumpy on the phones?
Well, I can't see it.
Well, okay. How about now? Or does it look smooth?
Bit jumpy.
Okay. Let's see what I can do next time about that. Yeah, it's jumpy here too.
I think I know what caused it.
Did you eat something?
Beef.
Yeah, the burgers. We should have gone with burgers. Yeah, that'll do it. If you don't have good liver, kidney, they can cause problems.
I have a bad liver and bad kidneys.
Yep. So, the location points to. I'm going to
So
back
you guys
up.
are investigating.
Okay.
The location, and also think like how your characters, some of you that have other abilities could use that, like water person. You don't have to be a human form. Water person would be seen, and people would be like, "Hey, that's a
Actually,
person."
you want you put her over here. I don't mind sharing.
That works.
I don't mind sharing.
So,
Because these guys are going away.
You have-
right now.
a mapped location where they are. How do you guys want to deal with this? It is in it's at the end of town, the edge of town, like almost out of the like incorporated city limits type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks to be kind of an industrial / residential area. There's some like old factories in the area that are closed, but there are houses and homes in the area. You have an address basically, an actual location. Bing! You don't have the actual what street number is, but you can probably guess if you looked at it Google. What do you guys want to do? How do you want to go about this? Or think, how would each of your characters, first of all, investigate something like this?
So,
Let's start with, what would Hawkeye do? This is not a what would Jesus do. What would Hawkeye do?
To look the area for
To investigate.
inside or out.
Well, basically it's this. Here's like a town. There's your spot.
And we're trying to find out.
What it is, where it is, do they have a base? I mean, that's where the LMD had come from, and its information shows it went up to 100 feet underground. So, first of all, you don't know yet what is there. A factory? A house? A gas station? What? So, you will need to find that out first. Anyone got an idea? Those that look human could just go there and kick around and see what you can find.
Yeah.
That would be Wonder Man and Hawkeye. Kronos would have to stay at a range because of the armor.
Yeah.
He will stand out.
Yeah.
So he may not be able to do much except for maybe get information and see what he can. He can have his sister scan an area.
Yeah.
But you'll still be at a range from it. But you can get general area, probably nothing underground, but on the surface.
Yeah.
And then water. How will you check anything, or are you just gonna stay at the Avengers Mansion?
I'm gonna stay at an Avengers Mansion.
Okay, so we got Wonder Man walking around town in the area, and Hawkeye, too.
Yeah, he's gonna be out.
Just two guys, like dock workers or something. Just look like some people that live in the area or something. Both of you guys do reason rolls. See how well you can hide yourselves.
85.
Oh, I almost forgot.
62.
Everyone last couple games ago should have added 1 point to your popularity.
Oh.
Because remember when the news crew...
Go ahead and add it to mine now. Popularity.
I was right on the top here.
So add 1 point?
Yeah.
That would be,
Now, when it gets up to the next section, or level, it will go up, of course. So you just get a few points here and there. You had real good coverage at the fire. Saved people. You did everything you're supposed to. So,
Where would that be? Personality.
popularity.
Popularity.
I don't know if it's even on there. You didn't have any popularity.
No.
Give yourself a 1. New characters just started with popularity, so it's like you have resources on there. It would have been just a stat. Nope, because I didn't remember to do those for you guys.
Good.
Because you guys didn't have any. Oh, now you have resources.
She has it. Oh,
Both?
Resources, no.
I'll just put this one over here.
I should put down that you all of you new players, also have an excellent resources now. Write it down.
Thanks.
Because becoming members of the Avengers, you are getting paid. You get a check. It's a job. With a check and everything from Tony Stark Industries.
Nice.
Or Stark Industries, of course. He's decided to put his full name on there. Why not? He seems like the type. No, he probably doesn't want people walking up to him and say Tony. I mean, like they know him. He seems to be someone's like, can you just stay over there? Remember with Spider-Man? Until he died, he didn't want to hug him. Boy, Aunt May, though. I think he wanted to hug her. But he hates her food. So, the two on the ground are Hawkeye and Wonder Man. Make intuition rolls.
71.
You both succeeded your reason checks, right?
Yes.
I got a 12, so nope, I didn't make it.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Shortly after, looking around, someone comes up to Wonder Man Ask for his autograph.
Why
I
not?
love your movies, man. Because you're a star. You have popularity. So what do you do? Just role playing out. Someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, Wonder Man, can I have your autograph?"
I give them my autograph.
No, and then shit your pants.
That'll stop them. No one wants autographs from shitty pants people. This is a pretty bad part of town, though. No. Okay. You both made for green this time or not?
Yes.
On your check for one walking around town?
Yes.
I got 12.
No, 12 was last time. It was for your reason to see how well you were disguising yourself. You're looking like Wonder Man.
36.
You kind of stand. He's a big guy. He's wearing his sunglasses. Because if his sunglasses comes off, his eyes are purple like that. Glowing. So his eyes don't look normal. Because in actuality, he is just energy, remember? He was able to keep an island floating in the sky.
That's a lot of energy.
Okay, located on a quiet street is the boarding house of Mrs. Morgan.
No.
Mrs. Morgan's boarding house is at that location.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's a white. It's a perfectly innocent-looking building. White clapboards, siding, well-trimmed lawn, neat flower borders. The very building seems to represent old-time values. It's a little worn down looking. It could be to have a new paint job. But it looks like people have been trying to actively keep it up. But it's an old building. What do you guys do? That's when you find the location. It is some house. It says that on the front. You don't even know if there's actually a Miss Morgan or not. But that's what the building says.
I'm only sitting right here.
You're not Miss Morgan, you're Miss Norman. Maybe a Miss Phillips. But I wouldn't give you that name because I don't want it. We'll just pick a new one. How about Hell is Born?
Well, Hawkeye's gonna call out the crew.
No.
You're going to call... Oh, you communicate on your thing?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I think I found it. I give him the address.
Okay.
Don't need the full team. I'm afraid we'll scare people.
No one knows you. Especially without your costume on.
Yeah.
You can just look like a guy on the street.
Oh, so he's naked. Got it.
And then they'll know him. You're that naked guy that came down here, right? Well, you were with Wonder Man. Shh, I'm undercover, says Wonder Man. Maybe they assume you're kind of, maybe you're his bodyguard. You know how, like, professional boxers will have bodyguards?
Yeah.
And you're like, why? Because they don't want to get hurt for the next fight. Probably to keep them behaving. So, you call and say, the location led to a Mrs. Morgan's boarding house.
No.
You have to see like it's just like a station wagon in the driveway, or like high-tech vehicles or anything like that.
I call and ask for Chrono to do some find the information.
About the address?
No,
He can be radioed.
yeah, he's in that back there.
Well then, make a reason check for whoever's doing it.
See if Chrono can find out some information on
The house.
the house
Or the address,
and
at
the
least.
lady and everything.
Okay. Well, Wonder Man's busy signing autographs.
60.
60. Check your reason, see if that makes it.
Typical.
For him?
Yeah. For,
Oh, Hawkeye's doing it, or was it Chrono doing it? Chrono's doing the research, right?
yeah.
So his.
Oh, sorry.
You can communicate without having
Amazing.
to roll. We're not in combat.
Amazing.
Amazing. What'd you roll?
60.
You probably made it.
Give me luck.
Do you get green, yellow, red? It determines on how much information you get.
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. The house is run by a Mrs. Morgan, an
No.
elderly widow. Pulled up a picture of her. She seems to be rather short, somewhat dumpy, white hair. Seems like she's had it like 60 years now. Husband died like 50 years ago, and then she started running this boarding house. It looks like the boarding house is mostly for people who have gotten out of jail and don't want a place will let them live. So she brings them in. It's kind of a charity thing. They get money from the state actually to help out. From Los Angeles, they actually, because although she's outside the city limits, they do a special. They actually specially set it up so they could help her with helping these people. She's even gotten a couple of community awards. It seems to be, it's a quite ordinary house, large 2-story frame house with an attic and a basement. You don't see a garage. So far, that seems it. And at that point, people that are on the location, which is Hawkeye and Wonder Man, can make an intuition check.
62.
Okay. Wonder Man? Intuition?
62.
Are you copying him now?
Yep.
You both saw the same thing. And it's unison. You both go, who are those guys? As the bus pulls up, and a couple guys get out of the bus and walk over to the boarding house, go upstairs, knock. A short, dumpy lady comes out, says, oh, so, and they seem to be talking a little bit, and she moves and they go on in. And then she kind of looks around. I'm going to give her an intuition. 71. She notices the big guy, Wonder Man. She doesn't necessarily know he's Wonder Man. She doesn't come out and ask for an autograph. Maybe she doesn't like your films. She looks over. She looks around and goes, looks at you like, you look odd, type thing, and then closes the door. Maybe she's worried that you're going to rob her. She looks a little nervous. So now what's your step?
Is it daytime or nighttime?
It doesn't affect you, so why are you asking?
I would say it's towards morning, actually. Like those two guys could have came off a graveyard shift.
Okay.
As you're sitting there, you see a couple people that are walking on the street nearby, on that. But as they get close to the house, they seem to cross the street and walk like across the street by the house. They don't want to be near that house.
There.
Could be also
Wait.
yeah, they are avoiding it.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Well,
That was right.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on and talk to them, see if they. Why?
Ah, good idea. Make a psych roll. You're dealing with people. You're talking to them.
They
Try
run
to
away
seem like
from
one
you
of
because
them.
you're scary.
Oh, that's you.
50.
50.
I'm not scary.
Psych roll. You're 6.5 feet. You're big. You're muscular.
Good. That's all I got.
You're wearing
I'm
sunglasses.
a bodybuilder.
You're a movie star.
50.
No. But they're not paying. They're busy, Well, it's right now the person asked for the autograph
Green.
went away, so.
Green.
Now you're just a big guy across the street with glasses. Green?
Yes.
Okay. Ask a question.
Says, why are you trying to stay away from the building?
There's some thuggish guys come out of there every once in a while. Probably from the jail, you know. Don't want to get mugged. They're just kind of scary. They seem to be worried about it.
Have they ever bothered you or anything?
No, they don't talk to anyone. It's kind of like why, you know, also we don't trust them too much.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Oh, it says, yeah. And there's also the other problem.
You.
Well, just like more people come in and out of that house than I think the house. I mean, they must have them stacked 3 or 4 in a bed.
What do you mean?
He said, oh, you know, the one guy that was first talking to you, not the one that brought up the number of people. He says, I don't know, about 10 people maybe. The guy's like, no, man, there's at least 15, maybe even up to 20 people in there. It's a 2-floor building. Probably got 2 or 3 bedrooms. That's at least 5, 6 people a room. And then there's probably, you know, maybe the old lady lives in the attic. Hey, they could put people in the basement. Still seems pretty crowded. They're like now talking to each other, trying to like work it out in their heads. Not really paying attention to you. But they're talking in front of you about it. They're not really.
Is it usually the same people or new people or?
Oh, what are you still doing here?
Oh, who are you? It's, I haven't looked that closely, honestly. One says, yeah, it's a weird, you know, it's supposed to be people from jail, supposedly, but I've seen more than a couple of them walk around with, like, holsters.
Holsters?
Yeah, I thought they weren't supposed to have guns.
Anything else you might have seen?
Well,
Your face looks funny.
Could be.
you got a hearing aid?
Don't tell anybody.
At that point, one of those 2 thugs that came in, and the other guy that came, both those guys apparently are coming out, and they go to this shed, and one pulls out the lawnmower, the other one gets a rake, and they start cleaning up the yard. Occasionally looking over it across the street.
Trying to find information themselves.
No.
And they're watching you guys, asking questions.
Alright, well, thank you.
The cops see what's funny. In the head. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go to Disneyland.
I do want to go to Disneyland.
I've been there. Only at nighttime though, because my parents couldn't afford it during the daytime. The price is double. I remember the most frightening place in my life. It's a small world out. That one. And I went over and over again because I didn't know what the hell. It was just creepy. But I didn't see why it was creepy. It's just like weird.
Felt like something went right up your back, huh?
Yeah, it was just a creepy little place. It was kind of like, you know how you go into a haunted house over and over again? Oh, you know it's creepy. It's, you know, scary. You'll go anyways. That's why I kept going. But I still remember, man, it was just, that song is like one of the creepiest songs I know, and I don't know why.
I hated that song even as a kid.
I know, it's perfect. The message
It's
is
very
fine.
creepy.
But the message is fine. It was just, I think it, I don't know, I kept thinking that there was a bunch of like children tied up singing it. I think it's because the animatronics, maybe it's a little bit of like the Freddy, you know, from the Five Nights at Freddy's type thing, before it was, that what existed.
Well,
After a while, a couple other guys come out. Actually, 3 of them. They get out and they head over for the bus stop. And they're waiting for the bus stop. So we have 2 people out front here, mowing and cleaning the yard. We have 3 guys who went to the bus stop. And you guys are like over here across the street. You can leave from just standing there if you want, but that's where you had to be to look at the place.
Yeah, well, Wonderman, can you follow them? You can fly, so.
Yes,
Do
yes, I
have
can.
to?
See where they're doing, what they're doing, where they're going, what they're doing.
Who they're doing, how they're doing.
Could be.
So
I'm not gonna watch people have sex.
you're gonna have Wonder Man fly after the public bus?
Yes.
Okay.
Not right on to it, just see it as far out you can see it. And just follow them as much as you can.
87.
Okay. Do 87's pretty good. Yeah, that's good enough. Basically, you're staying at a distance, following them in your glowing purple energy form. It's like, why the hell did you come in regular clothes if you're gonna do this, huh?
I wear my suit underneath my regular clothes.
So you got undressed in the middle of the street and then flew off. You could have went behind the building, I guess. You'll find a phone booth. I always wanted to do this one. Rip. Now I gotta get a new shirt.
No,
I'll charge it to
wore-
Tony Stark.
I wore my suit underneath my
But
regular
yeah,
clothes.
but you know how Superman pulls his clothes off and his suit's underneath it. Okay. So you follow them. They seem to head over to a bus stop.
Okay.
Like a Greyhound bus stop. What they're riding was a public bus, but they take it all the way to a Greyhound station.
Okay.
And then two of them kind of wait outside as the other one goes inside.
They're waiting for you because Hawkeye just got you killed.
Well, it's a hard one to do with Wonder Man, but... And Hawkeye, what are you doing while you're there all alone?
I'm gonna crawl on a tree somewhere and watch.
Typical.
Make an agility check.
He's being a chicken.
Of my what?
Agility.
Agility. Oh, sorry. Agility, remarkable. 85.
Okay, no problem. Oh, that's gonna have a kid come out and ask you, why are you in the tree? But you didn't get to see him. You snuck up the tree.
Hawkeye, why are you in a tree?
Relaxing.
Please show up. Arash, come with me. I'm Hawkeye. Ah, we've heard that three times today.
Here's my card.
Now, I can download one of those too. But it does electrical things. I can talk to people.
Doesn't matter. Pervert.
Cell phones are getting smaller all the time. You watching the old lady across the street?
Her and the whole building and everything.
He admitted it. Arrest him.
No, no one saw you. Okay, so you go following them.
Mm-hmm.
Make an intuition check.
57.
Okay.
Well, Hawkeye's up on a tree being a pervert.
He's
Um,
pervert the pervert.
Yep.
The guy comes out, the third guy, with like a bunch of like folders of stuff. And then what'd you roll on your intuition?
57.
Okay. And he walks out. They all like, and then the door opened again. Then it closes. And they walk on over to another corner where an airport shuttle shows up.
Okay.
And the guys get into the van. And they leave. Oh, they waited for a long time. Like you know how you get in a vehicle and you close the door behind you?
Uh-huh.
Last guy got in the vehicle and waited for maybe a minute. And then close the door.
They won't need to join them. Giggity.
And then they drive off.
Okay.
You want to follow them again?
Yep.
Intuition checks, you need to make sure you don't lose them.
77.
Okay, no problem. And they go back to the house. He drops them off. And then drives off. 3 guys get out. Kind of walking kind of like this. You know, one guy here, one guy kind of like spaced out. You know, kind of like 3-4 feet from each other, but still kind of together. And they walk from where they get dropped off. Kind of say hi to the guys doing the lawn, going up the stairs. They all go in, except they wait a while to close the door.
Okay.
Stand there for a while with the door open, and then close it.
Okay.
Of course, they still had the folders. They didn't leave them on the banner. They took them with them. They went inside. So now you know there's at least 5 people there. Because you've seen 5. What do you guys do now?
I wonder why they left the door open so long.
You communicate the information back to everyone.
Yeah.
Make a roll for Kronos on his reason. Or actually, you can roll for your sister if you want.
78. Yeah. See if my. I just.
Your sister?
Yeah, now actually, Hawkeye wants Kronos to come on over and do some scanning.
Out in the open?
Up high so we can at least scan, but can't be seen very well.
And in today's news, there was.
What is your
humanoid
scans
in the
range
sky.
or range?
Let's see, speed, slow down, time control.
If you need, I can look at it. Or it would be your sister's intuition, whichever.
Probably intuition.
Okay.
And it's amazing.
Okay, rank of amazing is 12 areas,
So,
120 feet.
that ain't too bad.
Well, not if you're flying directly above their house 120 feet.
Yeah.
It's not, you know. People outside working on the yard, if they look up, they'll see you.
Well,
You're helicopter height,
yeah. but-
easily. But you can do it if you want.
Yeah.
But did you check on her intuition
Intuition.
to see if she has an idea about that? Basically, we're checking to see if someone has an answer about the doors.
73.
Yeah. Her intuition is what?
Amazing.
She made it. Probably waiting for their invisible compatriot.
Yeah.
They just went and picked her up. They had the folders of information. And they showed up. They brought them all back. She had to get back here and she called for help. So they probably brought her back. So there's more proof that there's something going on there.
Yeah.
Because they went to pick up an invisible person. And the information, if someone we'll assume someone took pictures, the folders were the missing folders.
Okay.
So, you know that's where they are.
Alright. So we know now.
Yeah. So, you guys can regather somewhere. Oh, we'll go ahead and go for his intuition check. See if he can get additional information.
Ooh,
Hawkeye.
okay.
Or not Hawkeye. You had chronometer show up.
Yeah.
Do a quick flyby and scan some stuff.
57.
Okay. What rank is that?
Intuition or
Yep, intuition.
amazing?
Okay. What rank is that? Green, yellow, red.
I'm looking.
Alright.
57. Amazing.
Someone's been kind of sure.
Yellow.
Yellow.
I am looking.
You're looking for yellow
It
things.
would be better if I looked with my glasses on.
Yeah. It's overrated.
Could
Okay.
be.
Well, replaying the location will tell you that there's like 20 people in there that they know of. And at one point, like, within the, like, let's see, what's your, what was your limit to your time you did?
Let's see.
You put, what was it, an hour limit?
No, it's like 4 hours
Okay,
for a limit.
that's all I need to check. So at the,
Legs only are just are 8. The whole
yeah.
thing is 4.
but what we're doing is, because not really much else you could sense about the area, except that there is the lawn seems to have a lot of, like, needs a lot of care to be taken care of. They have to water it a lot, which could tell you there's something underneath cutting off a lot of it.
Yeah.
But you saw a number of people, and see, it was 4 hours. Yeah, about 4 hours ago when you guys fought the other people.
Mm-hmm.
They came out of the back door here, not the front door, and they left from here. So you also know they were here. Now, the question is, you guys kind of need to regather as our final thing, and decide what the plan will be next time on how you guys want to find out what's going on here.
Yeah.
What is any ideas?
Well,
There's karma in this.
number one, we're gonna go back to the mansion.
Well, right now you're at the mansion.
Okay.
Everyone's meeting to discuss plans after the information you've gathered for next time. What do you guys wish to bounce ideas? Anyone has an idea what you're gonna do? Just burn the house down and kill the old lady?
No.
Rape her in the front yard?
No. We're going to.
Now I found out what you're not doing.
We're gonna hook up with Shield and tell them our information to it. It was an idea.
Hawkeye wants to tell the cops.
Yeah.
Shield cops.
Fine.
Okay. Anyone else have ideas? It's not definitely going to happen. It's bouncing
It was
ideas.
a good idea.
Well, so far it's the only idea. So the karma is going to go to you unless someone else has ideas to throw in.
Chrono, he wants to do some more scanning onto it. That's for sure.
How would you do so without getting caught?
Do it middle at night.
No.
Oh,
You're allowed.
Yeah.
I'm
If you
gonna-
think about Iron Man's jet boots,
Yeah,
that's what you're basically wearing.
Yeah, they're loud.
Yeah.
I'd have to get a muffler on it. Silent, something to make it quieter.
You could, I don't know, go there in a vehicle and hide, and like in the backseat of a van, and do it
Yeah, could be.
like the cops would.
Yeah.
Sit across the street in a van and spy on them. So, Chronometer's idea is long-term stakeout to see what you can find out.
Yeah.
Hawkeye says call S.H.I.E.L.D.
Hi, Queenie.
How about you guys?
Shield.
Which one?
Shield.
Both your characters?
Yep.
Okay.
Want to tell Shield too.
Well, actually, it's not an impossible idea because Taskmaster is on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s watch list. Probably because they want to hire him to train their people. But besides, that's all he does. The problem with arresting Taskmaster is all he does is train people. What they do is up to them. So every time he does get busted, like when you guys have busted him before with the other characters in other games, like the New York game, they had to let him go.
He didn't do anything wrong. He was just training people.
Yep. And he has a daughter to take care of too, but we decided not to use her. Huh?
Artemis.
No, Finesse. Finesse is one of the characters that was originally in the Avengers Academy, but we used our own characters instead. So, and what was yours? You make a movie of it? No. What was your guys' characters' ideas on this situation?
Telling Shield.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Let's see. And as a little closing thing we'll do here, let's see. My characters are Hawkeye. I'm just thinking, like, let's, so maybe some assistance. Basically, you end up talking to the East Coast Avengers leader, Wasp, to report the situation. Or you're talking to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of them. Hawkeye. Maybe you can find a way to sneak into the building somehow. But other than that, unless you can get inside to get some information, not much more you could do on that. Chrono, like I said, the idea of standing across the streets or someplace nearby and observing them, especially with the ability to replay time and stuff like that. Basically, 4 hour scrub time, that you can watch them. Drifts with you, of course, so EMP, said S.H.I.E.L.D. You could always send in a duplicate, but then they'll know what's up. But if the duplicate of yours dies, does it affect you?
Yep.
Okay. Guess that's not a good idea. Moon Knight. Moon Knight could. Now that's not something they'll mention. I'll mention to you. Moon Knight could get into his cabbie identity, go down to that part of town, and maybe even give some of these guys a ride somewhere if they need it. But like, spy on them and see what people in the public are saying, because they might talk to you more, because you've already been a cabbie in the area. You drive all over the city, during the daytime sometimes, so that you can spy on, find out what's going on. Water?
Yes.
Well, how about this idea? The building probably has water being supplied to different parts of it from underground. Could you just become water-like and explore the lower levels?
Yeah.
And basically just escape through a toilet if you need to?
Yeah.
So it's something to look at. Wonder Man. Well, the biggest advantage he could do is just be nearby if someone else is going to spy or break in, like Hawkeye or Water. Wonder Man should be nearby, because even if they end up underground, Wonder Man could probably get to them. But he can't do the Superman trick of like drilling through the ground. He just breaks it, so it's not like you could sneak in from underground. But that's what you guys can find out. There's possibilities. So, for that part, I'll go with 50 points for people that were involved in that. Well, they came and asked you too, so just 50 points at the end of the day for finishing this part, everyone. I guess I should write that down on yours again.
Yep.
And then you guys can even think about what you're going to do till next Friday.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's why I threw in some more ideas for you guys to think about. Things that, experienced Avengers would have come up with. And we will call it for now.
Let me finish this and I'll take you home.
Okay.
Now, we don't have a most valuable player thing.
Nope, we do not.
But I think I'd like to maybe start something like that. And I don't know.
Who's your favorite hero?
Yeah, and then whoever it is gets a bonus karma.
Yeah.
Or do we want to say a bonus 1 point popularity?
Popularity.
Because it makes sense. Your character's getting the viewers get to represent how the public likes you or not.
Yeah. That's good.
Or if you really think someone was wrong and being wrong and looking wrong, say you want like someone not to get, most valuable player. I won't go negative karma or popularity yet.
Yeah.
Unless it keeps happening. But I'd say we're just going to go with popularity point for favorite player. We don't want to go into the negative. Negative sucks.
Yeah.
So, just being negative about things in the game in general.
Yeah, like someone I know.
We're just going to go with a prize for people that everyone likes the most. And that would be popularity. And we'll keep doing this. Except in cases where some characters we get to later on, your popularity going up would be bad, like mutant characters. We'll work out something else then. So, vote for your favorite, like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Bye, everybody.
Yep.
Bye.
We will see you later.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday for fantasy game, Wednesday for Diamond Adventures, superheroes every Friday, lest we have lack of players. Boy, boy.